Describe what your first day of retirement felt like, and what did you do on your first day of retirement?
You know, I was talking to my husband about this, and to me, it was unbelievable. It's like I'm actually retired. My full name is Mary Springs. I grew up in a rural area, actually, in a little country town called New Market, Alabama. Later on, my family and I, we moved into the city called Huntsville, Alabama, where there were 6 of us, and I'm the oldest of 6. There were 3 girls and 3 boys. The economic conditions in Alabama, we're a poor family. We moved to an area, we actually moved to the project called called Council Court. And it was the projects, and in the projects, there were poor families that lived in the projects. So the economic background was poor. The women mostly were single parents. They did the kind of work that they were employed with housekeepers. I had friends, their parents worked in the laundry. Some worked in factories, so it was just a poor community. Growing up in Huntsville, Alabama helped me become strong, self-sufficient, self-supportive, and just to be an all-around nice, good, decent person. The high school I attended was called Huntsville High, and I graduated in 1971. During the era in which I attended Huntsville High, there was a lot of segregation/integration. And when I was going into high school, we were forced from an all-black school, which was segregated, into an all-white school, which was integrated. And sometimes those days were not favorable. Those white people weren't kind to us. They didn't want us at the school, and we really had to fend for ourselves. And I think for the most part, we segregated ourselves because the white people didn't want us there. And most of the time, or in the very beginning, there were a lot of confusion. There were fights that was going on because they didn't want us in their school. My first job was working with my aunt at a place called City Cafe, downtown Huntsville, Alabama. And I'm going to date myself because we only made 25 cents an hour. That was not a lot of money, but I guess back then it was. And in making that amount of money, I had to help support the family. After I finished high school, I joined the military. I was stationed at Fort McClellan for training. That was like 4 weeks. It was like unbelievable, and it was very, very good for me because I didn't know what I was going to do after high school. So I chose that route because there was no college, couldn't afford college, and there was nothing in Huntsville, Alabama to make me want to stay there, and I wanted better out of life. I didn't want 10 husbands, 10 different kids, and I could see that's where some of the girls in the neighborhood was going. I didn't want that. I wanted a college education. And the Army, going into the military was the best thing for me because after the military, I was able to use the GI Bill and I was able to get my college education. So that was very beneficial to me, and I really enjoyed being in the United States Army. It focused me, it disciplined me, and it just made me a stronger and a better person. After working in the Youth Authority for a number of years, I lateraled over into the Department of Corrections as a PA1. Then I'm so focus driven and career driven. I just didn't want to stop at being a PA1. I said, you know what? My next goal is to take the PA2 test, become a PA2. After that, I was at the top of my salary. I said, I'm going for PA3. So I took that test. I did really well. And then I was a PA3 at the end of my career. My career ended I retired rather, December '09 as a parole agent 3.
Describe what your first day of retirement felt like, and what did you do on your first day of retirement?
I was talking to my husband about this, and to me it was unbelievable. It's like I'm actually retired. I've talked about this. I'm at this point now where I don't have to get up and go to work. I can sleep in. I don't have reports. I can go outside in my beautiful backyard and just enjoy a cup of tea, read the paper. He and I can hash it up and plan vacations and just do whatever I want to do, because there's no time limit. There's no set time when you're into retirement. You can get up and do whatever the heck you want to do. You want to come outside in the nude, you can do that. If you want to just do nothing, you can do that. The sky's the limit when you retire. It's great. My typical day, I get up daily. I go and work out at the gym. I like to play in dirt. I have a little organic garden. I grow greens, I have tomatoes. I have a lemon tree. I have lunches with friends. Some of my friends and I, we've gone to it's not so typical, but what I plan sometimes is get a group of friends together to go to the taping of The Talk, Ellen, The Price is Right, or just hang out in my beautiful backyard and just do nothing. Some of my travel adventures include Alaska. We were just in Alaska this year, actually in June. That was a it was with family. It was it was nice. That was one place I've always wanted to go. So I have many places on my bucket list. I've been to the Bahamas. We just got back actually from Punta Cana, which was Dominican Republic, which was very, very nice. It was very relaxing. Other places I've gone. We've been to Hawaii twice. We've gone up to the Napa Valley in Northern California, actually. We've gone to Monterey. We've gone to New York. We've been to New Orleans. We've been to Tennessee. We've gone to a lot of different places. The advice I would give to anyone that's ready to retire or preparing to retire is to set a goal, make a plan. If you're in a real good profession where the money is just really, really significant and good, establish a 401 or 457 or go to an accountant and start saving your money. And even if you don't make an exorbitant amount of money, you can put $25, $30 a month away, and believe it or not, that money starts to add up. So the number one thing is to have a plan and to set a goal. Success means to me being very blessed with everything that I have right now. It also means having good supportive system, good health. And by good health, means 15 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And by the grace of God, I came through it. I had a good support system. Husband and friends were there by my side to support me. I got phone calls, I got cards. So that's how I determined my success, because I was able to come through. I've been cancer-free for 15 years, and it's been a blessing. My name is Mary Springs, and I'm clocking in after retirement. And guess what, y'all? Getting ready to go to Africa in April. Then in June, I'm going to Cuba with the family. Deuces.